Than any other. Evolving quite a bit in recent years.
Yeah, more versatility is required now than ever before. And both of these teams are loaded with talent in their front court. This should be an exciting watch.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Big men on the floor for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward. And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. Anunoby with it. Siakam passes to Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot off. And stolen by Murray. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Now here's Fox. Sabonis' screen on Schroeder. Outside, Sabonis. Shoots over Schroeder. Sabonis with the bucket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one. And when you talk about big men, you won't find many guys more versatile than Domantas Sabonis.
Yes, he scores and rebounds at a very impressive rate, but what stands out to me the most is how amazing of a passer he is. That's why he was third-team All-NBA.
And Fox gets it to go.
So difficult to contain Fox. Even contact on the drive really doesn't trip him up.
Anunoby against Monk. Boucher sets a screen for Anunoby. Driving inside.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it. And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And Siakam has it in the corner. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's not an easy shot for a big. Siakam showing his comfort level from anywhere.
One thing that's really emerged, RJ, for De'Aaron Fox over the last few years is leadership.
Yeah, hey, when you combine great talent and maturity, your teammates will follow the example you set. And he is setting that example night in and night out. One of the fastest guys in the league. For Fox, it's about using his blinding quickness to his advantage on both ends of the floor.
That one drops for him. Anunoby's got 6.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The wide open look here for Fox. Misses the 3. Raptors with the lead. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Here's Fox. 6 points for him.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Now, here's Anunoby. 3-point lead. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Back to Barnes. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Barnes screen on Boucher. Sabonis with the bucket.
And Sabonis has been working on adding the three-point shot to his arsenal. And look, with all the other things that he does well, if he gets that, it's going to be a problem.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's got 8. Back to Schroeder. And Anunoby slams it in.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like it, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. They get a hand on it. Siakam, screen on Monk. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Here's Monk. Good D by Anunoby.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's Anunoby. 13 points in the game. And Anunoby slams it in.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Murray sets a screen for Monk. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Anunoby has the open look. And the Raptors hit again from deep. In a deep three from Fox. And so it's the Toronto Raptors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And they've also been feeling it from beyond the arc. Good start for them so far.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Boucher in at the 5. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. After a fantastic first season under Coach Mike Brown, the Kings are ready for bigger and better things in year 2. Brown said, "This is probably the first opportunity I've had that allows me to do what I feel was necessary to get the team headed in the right direction. There wasn't going to be much pushback because they were looking for somebody to give them guidance and direction." And he certainly embraced that responsibility, Kevin.
I like that. Yeah, he has embraced it. Good stuff, David, and thank you for the report. And Fox is right there. Fox has got 10 points in the game.
The sweat that Fox puts in to try and do it all. His energy really sets the bar for his team.
So timeout called here. The first for Toronto. The Raptors making a switch here. Dick's checked in. Raptors leading by 10. Schroeder passes to Dick. Siakam, a screen on Monk. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by Murray. Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Hey, Richard, during the Kings' breakout 2023 season, Sacramento set an NBA record for offensive rating.
Over 119 points per 100 possessions, breaking the record set by the 2021 KD Kyrie Harden net. De'Aaron Fox was running the show in Sacramento.
Here's Dick. Monk defending. There's the drive, and the dunk by Dick.
Yeah, that's what makes Dick dangerous. You can't just play him as an outside shooter. He'll go to the hoop like he did there.
Now, here's Monk. Still yet to score. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Poke loose. Fox with the steal. From the arc. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
We've seen Fox take over games before. Only takes a few shots to go, and then this man is feeling it.
The Kings trail by 9. In the corner, it's Monk. Dick with the steal. From deep three-point land, from beyond the arc, and then some. Dick's got 5 points now this quarter.
The defenders are going to have to keep up with this rookie. Dick, an excellent shooter.
Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. Jacks up a 3. Boucher with the rebound. Raptors leading by 12. Boucher with a screen on Barnes. Dick passes to Boucher. No good with the triple. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Sacramento moving it around. Murray, the pass to Sabonis. And Barnes sends it back. Boucher sets a screen for Dick. And the three ball is good. Dick's got 8 points. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
The shot by Monk is no good.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Timeout is called, first of the game for Sacramento. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. The Kings trail by 18. Pass to Vizenkov. McGee is screen on Barnes. And they get it, and it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Dick, that's good.
And already a terrific three-point shooter. Look at the range of Grady Dick.
Boucher with the steal. Here's Dick. He's defended by Herter. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful. And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
The Kings have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And it's McGee with the jam.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Dick passes to Boucher. Now Dick. He's got 17, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And we saw this at Kansas. When Dick's on a roll, just keep feeding him.
They set the screen. And so it's the Toronto Raptors riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've got McGee. Kevin Herter is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Trey Lyons. And it's Vizenkov in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. On the wing, Barnes. He's defended by Herter. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on the Sacramento Kings. Raptors have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Here's Vizenkov. McGee is screened. Here's Vizenkov. He's guarded by Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
It's been all Raptors. Siakam, a screen on Herter. Dick wide open. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Kings shooting 43% from the floor. And the dunk by Lyons.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Here's Dick. He's defended by Herter. Siakam. It's hauled in by Lyle. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Kings. McGee a screen. Here's Vezenkov, covered by Barnes. And the slam dunk by McGee. Toronto leading by 22. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. De'Aaron Fox is taking his game to new heights. Coach Mike Brown says the exciting part about Foxy is he's just starting to scratch the surface of who will end up being in this league. His feel and skill set are both off the charts. His speed is unbelievable, and his ability to get his own shots at his size is second to none. Kevin?
David, I agree. He is special. Hey, thanks for the report. Here's Mitchell. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago, McGee is screen on Barnes. No problem knocking that one down. Vezenkov's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. To the inside. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Vezenkov. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Siakam a screen on Herter. That one good for 2. Anunoby's got 4 this quarter.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Passes it to Lyles. And the dunk by Lyles.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Anunoby against Herter. Boucher sets a screen for Anunoby. Off target from outside. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Takes a 3. Shot clock reset for Toronto. The three-pointer is right on target. Anunoby's got 27.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Pass to Vezenkov. 1:05 left in the third quarter. And that one drops. Vezenkov's got 5 points so far.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. Kings have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Here's Mitchell. Takes it off the glass.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Toronto leading by 22. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Mitchell. Here's Vezenkov. Again, Sacramento.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
And the pass to Anunoby. 17 seconds left in the third. And Anunoby slams it in.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
A big-time effort for OG Anunoby, providing a lot of energy for Toronto. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So the Raptors 5 right now. Underneath in the post, Siakam and Boucher. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. Raptors leading by 22, and that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Now, here's Anunoby. And the 3 off target. Porter against Sabonis. Clock at 6. The 3 ball. It's good from long range.
It's just like his legendary dad. Sabonis is a large man with a smooth shot.
Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Anunoby's got 34. Murray a screen on Schroeder. It's Fox with the drive.
It's the speed of De'Aaron Fox that is just so tough to match.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Raptors. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. And the Raptors call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Dix checked in for Toronto. From outside the arc. Rebound by Murray. The Kings trail by 20. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
I love it when young players add elements to their game. If Murray can continue to pass like that, he'll be tough to slow down.
Drives to the hoop. Pass to Porter. Six to shoot. And again, no good by Toronto. Kings have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Porter with the steal. Here's Dick. Nailed from 3-point land. Dick's got 26. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Siakam sets a screen for Dick. Passes it to Siakam. Over to the left wing. Siakam a screen on Fox. The kick out to Porter. Boucher passes to Porter. 4 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one. And the turnover again by Sacramento. There's 1:54 left to play here in the 4th. Siakam a screen on Fox. Dick, that's good. Dick's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for Toronto.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Just so crafty getting to the rim. Fox runs inside, leaps over the defense for the easy finish.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Toronto.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for OG Anunoby.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Now Monk, after OG Anunoby missed from long range. And good that time.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Here's Dick. Porter, a screen on Fox. Dick passes to Porter. Shot clock at 5. Boucher sets a screen for Porter. Drops in the tray. And the Raptors lead by 19.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Pass to Anunoby. The 3. No good there. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But what
Battle of the bigs tonight, Grant. Something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the two-guard spot. Murray, a screen on Brunson. Robinson with a steal. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Randall. Finished off the break.
Well, the strength of Julius Randle is an obvious asset. This guy, despite being undersized, is able to finish through contact.
Now here's Fox. Pass to Murray. Barnes a screen. Beyond the arc. Out to Fox. Outside Monk. Goes back up. Randall pulls down the board.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Such a terror on the drive. Fox possesses blow-by speed, getting past defenders in a hurry. Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Now here's Brunson. He takes it in, and the layup is good off the glass.
Boy, Jalen Brunson just reads what the defense concedes, and on that one, it's a drive.
The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, B.A. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops. Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Now here's Barrett. Pass to Robinson. Robinson, a screen on Fox. Brunson passes to Robinson. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
Well, as always, Jalen Brunson making the right play. This guy loves to set up his teammates.
Sabonis outside. On target from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Brunson taking his time here. Here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority, and he does there.
Fox outside. And Fox powers it home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Brunson on the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
1:36 left in the first. Sabonis against Robinson for three. And the Kings with another three.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And a guy who entered the league in a supporting role for us, Jalen Brunson, now a legitimate star.
He is, B.A., and consider that this is a man who was drafted in the second round and just kept working, biding his time, and contributing to winning. And the greater the opportunity, the more he has stretched to meet that opportunity.
And here's Sabonis outside. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Sabonis has got 9.
Don't sleep on the big man now. Domantas Sabonis can be effective in catch and shoot.
Here's Brunson going inside. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Sabonis outside. There's 39 seconds left in the opening quarter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. That'll send Domantas Sabonis to the free throw line. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. Well, Grant, for Sacramento, 2023 was a year to celebrate. Their first playoff appearance in 16 years.
And they did it with a high-octane attack. Their offensive rating that season was historic, and it was just what the Kings needed to return to contention.
Just good on-ball decision-making from Brunson right there. This guy a master in the pick and roll.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Brunson. Pass to Randle. And he banks in the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Fox, the pass to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Now this team will play through and sometimes be carried by Domas Sabonis. He's doing work right now, guys.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. It's the Knicks. They're up by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Murray and Sabonis are the bigs. Fox and Monk, they're the guards. And it's Barnes in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings.
Now put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now here's Sabonis. He's got 17. Outside Barrett. It's stolen by Barnes. Now the Kings in transition. Fox for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, even though Kevin Huerter knew early on that basketball would be his path, he said, quote, "I played baseball up until my senior year in high school just to be a kid. You work different muscle groups. Specializing in sports at an early age is not something that I really agree with. Sports are supposed to be fun, right?"
Well, that's true. It's something we all need to remember. Thanks, Allie.
Showing off the major hops. Wow. Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
DiVincenzo driving. That's good from Robinson on the assist by DiVincenzo. Robinson's got 6 points.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Sabonis with a screen on Brunson. Driving inside. There's the 3. Shot's good by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 6 points in the quarter. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
4-3. Rebound by the Kings. Fox deciding where to go with it. The Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. DiVincenzo to pass to Robinson. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Fournier's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Fournier with the bucket.
Evan Fournier has proven over and over, you better get a hand up and contest from 3 or he will make you pay.
Pass to Barnes. And stolen by Barrett. In transition, here they come. They grab their own miss. Sacramento has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. And here's Sabonis outside. That's no good. Now he's 7 for 9. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. With his size and skill set, Julius Randle can be a walking mismatch.
You put a big man on him and he will blow right by him. Now if you go small, he'll drag him to the block. So when Randle is focused and involved, he is a monster to deal with.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Shot to stop the run. Box the pass to Sabonis. Outside Monk. Murray, a screen on Fournier. Here's Monk. The Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside for Randle. 1:03 left to play in the second quarter. And it's Randle with the jam.
Well, so often the guy who sets the screen. In that instance, Julius Randle with the ball in his hands in the pick and roll. Go ahead, Julius.
Now here's Murray. No points yet. Back to Sabonis. Murray, a screen on Randle. Clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Knicks have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second.
Well, if you're Julius Randle, sprint the floor and get an easy one.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Well, just 2 playoff appearances for the Knicks in the last decade, but 2 and 3 seasons for Tom Thibodeau.
And BA, I think you can certainly say in 2 of those 3 seasons, this is an organization and a team that exceeded expectation. And now you have pieces like Mitchell Robinson, the young big who is such a presence at the rim, and Jalen Brunson triggering all the action from the point guard position. Boy, you add another piece or 2 and look out for the New York Knicks.
Outside Mitchell. To the left wing. And stolen by Barrett. And now the Knicks on the break. For 3, DiVincenzo. Hauled in by McGee. Here's Visenkov. 3-pointer, no good. And so it's New York going into the break up 12. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Domantas Sabonis has been sensational.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
So on the floor for New York, Barrett is the 3, Randle the 4. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Robinson in at the center position. Randle, a screen on Mitchell. DiVincenzo, pass to Fournier. To the inside. Now here's Robinson. Off target from the baseline.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Pass to Visenkov. Just 5 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. Offensive rebound. Fires for 3. To the middle. McGee against Barrett. Here's Visenkov. He buries it from 3. Visenkov's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And talking about JaVale McGee, Doris, he's now a veteran big man with a ton of experience.
And championship experience, BA, and that may be the most valuable aspect of what JaVale brings. Obviously, this guy has got incredible size, massive wingspan. He's been a very solid defender in his career, but that championship DNA is most coveted.
And the Knicks making a change here. Hart's checked in.
Boy, Mitchell Robinson, to me, a big that any team could make excellent use of because his combination of length, his impressive motor, the hustle he shows. To me, this guy just needs to stay healthy, and he can be a force.
You know, what I appreciate about Mitchell Robinson is his defense and how well he uses his length, Grant.
You know, he is so good, BA, at getting positioning to alter shots. And he finds ways to come up with a number of blocks, not to mention how active he is on the glass.
Well, Mike Brown is known as a great defensive coach, but he led the Kings to an all-time great offensive season in 2023.
Yeah, and they actually ranked towards the bottom of the league defensively. So for them going forward, we'll see if Brown's expertise can bolster the Kings defense.
Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, McGee with the block. Here's Vizenkov. He's covered by Hart. Inside. Here's Lyles. Pass to Vizenkov. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. An easy 2 on the layup. Now just a 4-point Knick lead.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
McGee, a screen on DiVincenzo. From deep, Mitchell. And McGee with the stuff.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Knicks are in the nation's media capital, but Coach Tom Thibodeau said, I've never felt pressure. I've been at this a long time. I approach it the same way. I put everything I have into each and every day. I'm willing to live with that result. There's no one who studies this team harder than I do.
Oh, he has made the difference for sure. Thanks, Allie. So for the Knicks, Sims, he's checked in for Robinson. Julius Randle comes in for Barrett. And Brunson is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Sacramento has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. To the left side wing. Here's Vizenkov. And another basket for Sacramento.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Brunson against Mitchell. That one's good. Sims.
You love the effort Brunson puts into creating for others, working to make sure the defense is manipulated there.
Pass to Vizenkov. McGee a screen. Down low. It's deflected. Here's Randle. Oh, McGee with the block. Here's Vizenkov. Another 3 for Sacramento.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Oh, McGee with the block. Back come the Kings in transition. For the lead. Drills it from deep. Vizenkov's got 11 in the second half.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Fournier, the pass to Sims, using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Pass to McGee. Here's Vizenkov. From downtown, offensive board. Here's Lyles. That 3's off the mark. Outside Fournier. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple. Fournier's got 6.
Evan Fournier, a guy who prides himself on his efficiency. Give him that high percentage look from the three-point corner, and he's going to knock it down.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Knicks out in front. They're up by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. We've got Kevin Huerter, JaVale McGee out there with Trey Lyle. Then it's Davion Mitchell, and it's Vizinkoff in at small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. It's the trifecta.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
New York has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Outside Mitchell. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And it's a completely new group for the Kings. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for New York. Timeout called, the Kings. Julius Randle's checked in for New York. Barrett comes in for Hart. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Oh, wow! A bomb from Brunson.
Boy, Jalen Brunson has balanced out that effectiveness in the paint with this right here, the range shooting.
Murray from outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got his 5th assist in this one.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Murray passes to Fox. Inside. Randle with a steal. For 3, DiVincenzo. Pass to Brunson. Randle outside. With the crossover. And it's good on the lay-in. And now a 6-point New York lead. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Here's Brunson. Sneaking inside. It's Brunson.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
Sabonis outside. Off target with the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Here's Fox. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
They're one of the fastest players in the game. When Fox attacks the defense, he puts so much pressure on them.
So the Kings making a change here. McGee's checked in. Robinson, he's checked in for New York.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Brunson against Fox. Brunson passes to Robinson. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
Well, what a beautiful move from Jalen Brunson. Frees himself for an opportunity to put the ball in the basket.
Outside Murray. McGee a screen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Brunson passes to Robinson. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Brunson against Fox. Launches a three. And again, New York with the triple.
One of the things you love about Jalen Brunson, he takes quality shots. How about that look from three?
Here's Fox. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fox has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Here's Robinson. Oh, McGee with the block. And it's Fox penetrating. And stolen by Barrett.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Knicks.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jalen Brunson.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
And here's Sabonis. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. It's a 13-point game. Out to Fox. The three is up. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis.
Domantas Sabonis is one of the outstanding passers from the post position that we have in today's game. If you're open, he'll find you.
Brunson misses. Outside Murray. From deep. Connects from downtown.
The main role of Murray offensively, hit those threes, spread out that defense.
Here's Brunson outside. Off target with the shot. And so it's New York winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them.
Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Out on the perimeter, DiVincenzo and Barrett. And it's Brunson in at the point. Buries the long-range jumper.
And as OG develops the rest of his skill set, this is one thing he can rely upon, that three-point shot.
Brunson surveying the D. Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Siakam, screen on DiVincenzo. Anunoby, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Here we go, one-on-one. Back to Barrett. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
Here's Anunoby, following the basket by Julius Randle. Here's DiVincenzo. No good with the layup. DiVincenzo against Anunoby. Siakam outside. Anunoby against DiVincenzo. There's the 3. Just 4 to shoot. The kick out to Barnes. sinks the triple. It's a tie ball game.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
And DiVincenzo is good for 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. New York leading by 3. Here's Barrett. It's Barrett on the wing. And Barrett slams it in.
Moves like that will help Barrett become a more well-rounded threat. Nice ball control.
Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. Connects from three-point range. Anunoby's got 6.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
The shot's good from Brunson.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
Schroeder finds Anunoby.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
Handle down low, covered by Siakam. Can't hit from in close. From deep three-point land, offensive rebound. Pass to Anunoby. Boucher with a screen on DiVincenzo. The pass to Boucher. Down low, here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
Randall. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Here's Anunoby. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. To the middle. It's stolen by Schroeder. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Raptors moving the ball around. On the wing, Anunoby. 8 points for him. 12 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Now here's Brunson. And he drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past you.
From deep three-point territory. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Out on the perimeter, DiVincenzo and Barrett. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. And it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. And so here's Toronto following Julius Randle's 3. Dick can't get it to go. The Knicks with the lead. Dick with the steal. Siakam, a screen on Brunson. Dick passes to Siakam. In the corner, it's Boucher. Back to Siakam. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Great use of the pump fake by Chris Boucher. Shot right into the coverage and drew the foul.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And for NBA champion Chris Boucher, Steve, his story is one of perseverance.
Yes, it is, Kevin. Homeless in Montreal. Chris Boucher dropped out of high school at 16 to get a job, and that's when he started playing organized basketball. He kept grinding, and the rest is history.
And how about they don't waste any time matching that throwdown with one of their own?
A show of their determination right there. Dick with it, defended by DiVincenzo. Yep, that one goes in there. Dick's got the lead up to 2 now for the Raptors.
Yeah, that's what makes Dick dangerous. You can't just play him as an outside shooter. He'll go to the hoop like he did there.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. And so here's Toronto. Mitchell Robinson unable to get his last shot to go in. Here's Boucher. No good from outside. New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Pass to Robinson. Randle with the ball. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Toronto, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Dick, defended by DiVincenzo. Now Dick, 5 points in the game. Siakam kicks it over to Schroeder. Back to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
If we look at the Raptors, Smitty, it has not been easy replicating the success they had back in 2019.
Yeah, Toronto's had a bit of a roller coaster ride since then. They've had some good seasons, but the consistency hasn't been there for them.
And New York making a change here. Fournier is checked in. Boucher sets a screen for Dick. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Boucher.
This is how powerful Boucher can be, showing no mercy to the rim.
Brunson against Schroeder. And Brunson, here we go. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Toronto. Pass to Boucher. Fires the 3. The shot comes out. Nice D from Fournier. Dick with the steal. Boucher passes to Dick. To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Fournier. Inside. And Brunson the basket on the assist by Robinson. Brunson's got it all tied up now for the Knicks. Schroeder against Brunson. Schroeder passes to Boucher. Launches from deep. It's rebounded by New York.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Brunson against Schroeder. And Brunson, here we go. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brunson's got 13.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Siakam.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Takes the 3.
Dennis is all over that one. You love the effort.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Coach.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter started. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Yeah,
It's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. Gary Trent is out there with Anunoby, and it's Porter at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Back to Anunoby, and stolen by Fournier. And a fast break now for New York. Hart kicks to Fournier, puts up a 3. The shot off that time. The Raptors shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Siakam passes to Porter. Screen by Siakam. And Otto Porter with the 3. Porter's got the first basket of the second half here for the Raptors. Randall a screen on Anunoby. On deep, Brunson got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor. Hey, Smitty, when we take a look at the center position, what stands out to you most in terms of what's changed about that position over time?
Well, the center position right now is like a guard position. Most of these guys can initiate offense, they can shoot the 3, and they can get it off the glass and bring it up and create offense with the dribble.
It's good.
Savvy pass by Josh Hart sends the ball to the open teammate.
To the left wing. Here's Achua. Good on the triple. Achua's got his first 3 points of the game. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Here's Hartenstein. He has yet to score. Good work there as it goes.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Trent outside. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
We've talked about it. Be ready when your number's called. OG Anunoby's very accountable, and he's been very active on the offensive end.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 18. Outside Fournier. Dishes to Randall. Back to Fournier. Chalk up 2 there. And the Knicks lead by 1.
For a while, Julius Randle was an underrated passer. That's no longer the case.
When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or 2 should get them where they want to go.
Okay, that's frustrating. We work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much, everybody. Quentin Grimes is not just a 3-and-D guy. He's one of the best in the league at attacking the closeout. He says they know about my shooting, so that opens up my drive game. With them closing out hard, I can see if they're coming to my right side or my left side. It's read and react. Quick decisions. Kevin, my decision is to send it back to you.
All right, D.A., that's why you're in the Hall of Fame. Thank you so much.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Trent passes to Achua. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Hartenstein. Goes back up. And the layup is good. Now it's a 6-point Knicks lead.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Now here's Hart. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. Randall no good. Down low. Here's Achua. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And one other thing, I love how comfortable they are looking to operate from mid-range. With no qualms about taking those wide open jumpers.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Right wing. Here's Dick, defended by DiVincenzo. And the Raptors miss again. The Knicks leading by 4. 26 seconds left in the third. Trent against Quickly. To the inside. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Dick. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Moving it up. Pushes it down to finish the break.
What a play by Josh Hart, taking it to the hole and flushing it.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Back to the action in just a minute. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th, we've got Josh Hart. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Robinson, and it's Sims in at the 4-man position. Just 5 on the clock. Trent passes to Achua. Stolen by Robinson. And a fast break now for New York. DiVincenzo kicks to Sims. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Chris Boucher's checked in for Achua. Scotty Barnes comes in for Porter. Anunoby, he's checked in for Dick. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Trent.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Here's Anunoby. Off target from 3-point range. New York leading by 12. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And stolen by Barnes. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Schroeder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Quickly the pass to Sims. Count it. And the Knicks lead by 11.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Schroeder lays it up off the glass. Schroeder's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Tremendous work inside by Dennis, using every inch of his frame to finish.
Sims in the corner. Back to Quickly. New York moving the ball around. Robinson kicks to Hart. Quickly with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. DiVincenzo passes to Sims.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
And he knocks down the first one.
So he's still polishing the skill set. Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Julius Randle's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Barrett comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Quickly. Sims inside, working on Boucher. Fast break Toronto. Here's Barnes. Randle grabs the board. Randle's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Boucher. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter. A shot by Sims, no good. Barnes against Brunson. Barnes passes to Boucher. And a dunk by Boucher.
This is big. Chris Boucher, we see you.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Randall with a screen for Brunson. And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And the Raptors call time here. They're down by 4. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Dix checked in for Anunoby. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. During the last break, listened in on Darko Rajakovic talking to his team. He begged his players to keep it simple out there. He told them one possession at a time. Don't look at the scoreboard. What's most important is running our plays and being aggressive defensively. See if they can follow that game plan. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Dick. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Okay, when you're trying to make it come back, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Schroeder. The Knicks making the shot. For 3, Siakam. Robinson pulls it in. New York's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And Randall throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Here is Robinson. Raptors knocking down the tray. Randall finds Robinson. Over Boucher. And Boucher sends it back. 6-second difference between shot and game play. Dick can't get it to go. Randall passes to Brunson. Fires from way outside. Offline. So it's New York picking up the win. Much appreciated, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
up, the Raptors taking on the Kings. Welcome, sports fan. Well, Brentford. Teams that love to get out on the break. How big will transition defense be tonight?
It could be the key to winning this game. However, there's so much speed on the floor tonight. Even when you get back defensively, these teams are still going to try to score quick buckets.
Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. Barnes and Murray at the 3 and the 4. Fox and Monk, they're the guards. And it's...
Oh, man. He had the runway,
and
he let it rip.
Nice. A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. And it's Fox missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Boucher a screen on Fox. Anunoby on the take. And he goes in for the dunk.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, how do you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Anunoby passes to Boucher. Shot clock at 5. Monk with a steal. Fox for 3. Here's Murray. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Bonus points for this team. Murray seeking out the rebound.
Here's Schroeder. Uses the glass on the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Anunoby against Fox. Sabonis with a screen on Anunoby. Sabonis outside. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Boucher. Back to Anunoby. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Barnes, no good.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Siakam with a screen on Murray. Anunoby finds Siakam. Banked it in off the glass.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Barnes with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Anunoby against Monk. 5 to shoot. Outside Anunoby. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Sabonis. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Trailing by 4. It's so much fun getting to watch Sabonis go to work inside.
And you're going to get a double-double pretty much any night from him. The points are always there, and he can rebound with the best of them. Sabonis, a force in the NBA.
It's Barnes on the wing. Back Back to Anunoby. Outside for Boucher. Puts up a three. Knocks it down from distance. Boucher's got 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Fox deciding where to go with it. And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter here. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Fox getting in, nifty scoring there, not hesitating inside.
Anunoby against Monk. 3-pointer. And the Raptors, another 3.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And it's Fox missing.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Anunoby for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 10.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Siakam with a screen on Monk. Pass to Siakam. Out to the wing. Here's Boucher for 3. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Unloads from 13. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Raptors out in front. They're up by 10. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Barnes and Siakam in at the forward positions. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Dick. And it's Boucher in at the center position, filling out the middle. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter.
Pretty reliable from that area on the floor. Harrison Barnes comfortable rising up and shooting from there.
Here's Dick. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Dick's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Fox outside. Sabonis outside. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. And the jumper from the wing offline. Boucher a screen on Monk. Here's Dick. Here he goes. And he dunks it down.
Nice idea by Grady Dick. I mean, he put the ball on the floor, and I think that'll open things up for him.
Schroeder against Fox. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And when you talk about raw speed and quickness, no one better than De'Aaron Fox.
BA, if we went into the locker room and looked at the dry erase board, the #1 thing up there on the scouting report is beware of De'Aaron Fox in the open court. Such a tremendous finisher and such a great attacker of the basket.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Kings finally last season snapped their 16-year playoff drought, and Coach Mike Brown said, quote, "You take a job to try and build a championship-level team. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but you have to believe. We are going to keep working, and we will get there." Brian?
Well, that's what he's all about. He's the reigning coach of the year, Allie. Thank you.
Being aggressive and taking the reward there. What a jam by Murray.
The Raptors with a lead. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Boucher. Here's Dick. Boucher a screen on Monk. Takes it inside.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And here's Sabonis outside. Drains the triple.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
Here's Dick. Monk covers. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Fox against Schroeder. Fox, the pass to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Fox does a great job of sizing up the defense and then finding a hole. So good at getting in there.
Here's Dick. Monk covers. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open three.
Schroeder against Fox. And here's Sabonis outside. It's rebounded by Dick. Toronto's gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. Knocked away and stolen by Herter. By himself. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Great energy and hustle that time from Herter in the fast break.
Siakam with a screen on Herter. Pass to Siakam. Here's Dick. From the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Dick's got 17 points.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
35 seconds left in the first half of this one. They get it back. Over to the wing. Here's McGee. And the layup falls.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Dick. Herter defending. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. And so here is Toronto. Here's Dick. 17 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Here's Schroeder. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Schroeder's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Whenever Schroeder sees a hole in the defense, he is ferocious in how he exploits it.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Taking a look at the Kings. Mitchell out there with Kevin Herter. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's Vezinkov in at the three. Well, Brent, something that can get overlooked. How a player fits in on a team can make all the difference.
Well, that fit, BA, depends on where your team is in the arc of your competitiveness. So if you need one guy to put you over the top and you're a team winning 50 games, then you've got to get the right fit. Otherwise, really teams and rosters are exploring talent, developing talent until they get to that point where fit becomes the foundation for what they're going to do for something special.
Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Toronto. Mitchell against Trent. To the paint. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Mitchell.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Dick. Kept alive. Pass to Barnes. Here's Dick. Checked by Mitchell. Dick, the pass to Barnes. Hauled in by the Kings. Here's Vizinkov, guarded by Trent. To the middle. Here's Lyles. Lays it up and banks it in. Lyles has got his first points of the game.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And Brent, talking about Davion Mitchell, there's no question this guy has talent.
Yeah, the reputation is all about that defense, the way he's able to get up into guys. But BA, there's other contributions that Davion's going to need to make. More consistent from the outside, and better decisions with the basketball, and he'll get there.
The Kings trailing. Outside Herder. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Herder. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Herder getting up there and making that one look pretty easy.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Driving to the basket. Pulls up. No good off the back of the rim.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Domantas Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox are a great tandem. Sabonis said, quote, "He lets me be me. A starting point guard usually doesn't like the big man bringing up the ball, but he lets me do my thing, and I feel like we feed off of each other. He's so fast. Can get to the rim, I can get him open, and then let him do his thing, so it works both ways." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Trent, the pass to Siakam. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
McGee, a screen on Trent. Up top, McGee. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. McGee's got 6 in the quarter.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Outside for Boucher. Back to Trent. To the inside. Oh, McGee with the block. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it.
Substitution for your Raptors. Otto Porter.
1:19 left in the third quarter. Mitchell up top, guarded by Trent. Here's McGee. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. And then Porter with the dunk.
I love seeing Porter attack the rim. Keeps the defense from overplaying him on the perimeter.
They set the pick. Pass to Vizinkov. Back to Mitchell. Now McGee. Give him 8 points now. Over Boucher. A nice shot by McGee. McGee's got 10 points in the game. Toronto's gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Siakam with a screen on Herder. Now here's Siakam. The three. Hits the three-pointer. Siakam's gotten his second bucket.
The more Siakam uses the three-point shot, the more it helps his game. It makes him the all-around player he needs to be.
Toronto has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Trent finds Anunoby. Count it. He's got 12.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Trent against Mitchell. And he drives in. McGee, a screen on Porter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. It's the Raptors up 4. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Barnes and Siakam in at the forward position. OG Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Boucher in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Toronto.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Anunoby for 3. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Murray, a screen on Anunoby. Anunoby against Fox. Poke loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from Barnes. And the Kings with another 3.
Barnes keeps competing out there. When you sink a 3 on him, he's going to come back and try to make you pay.
Anunoby finds Schroeder. Kicks it out to Siakam.
Get out of the way!
Wow! And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
So much talk about who's the fastest player in the league, and Fox always being mentioned there. His speed and stepping into this leadership role, lots of great signs from De'Aaron Fox.
Siakam with a screen on Monk. Anunoby for 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Anunoby against Monk. Now here's Anunoby. The 3 ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. Anunoby's got 26 points.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Anunoby for 3. And the Raptors another 3.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that. Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Anunoby against Monk. Siakam left side. Back to Anunoby. Siakam with a screen on Monk. Anunoby finds Barnes. Boucher outside. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
The Kings making a switch here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. Back to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Fox stepping up in the clutch here.
And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Raptors. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Siakam. And here's Barnes. the wing. Herder defending. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Here's Siakam, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. McGee, he's checked in for Sabonis.
Number 70, JaVale McGee.
And it's Sacramento's ball. 6-point game. Money.
That is a mature play from De'Aaron Fox. Not afraid to take the big one.
All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
NBA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
Siakam, pass to Anunoby. Siakam with a screen on Fox. Back to Anunoby. Here's Schroeder. This is the baby hook. There's Herder with the three. The shot, no good. So a close game sees Toronto taking this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
And Greg, these are two of the more stacked teams when you look at their depth. Sometimes that can be a challenge for a coaching staff.
No doubt about it. Anytime you've got to divvy up minutes, somebody's going to be unhappy. But you need a deep roster if you want to contend.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Backcourt pair is Fox and Monk. Barnes is in the front court along with Murray, and it's Sabonis in at the center. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Outside, Fox. Got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Here's Fox. 5 to shoot, and it's Fox with the jam.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
Here's New York. And last season, Greg, the Kings clinched their first Pacific Division title in 20 years.
And they repeated as division champs back in 02 and 03, something they're hoping to achieve again this year as the Kings build off of their breakout season.
Now that opens the passing lanes for Fox when he's scoring inside. Defenders can't quite be as aggressive on him.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
To the middle. They get it back. Barnes finds Monk. Down low. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Fox against DiVincenzo. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Fox.
And Sabonis has been working on adding the three-point shot to his arsenal. And look, with all the other things that he does well, if he gets that, it's going to be a problem.
For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. It's Fox with the drive.
Explosive move by Fox, and if you're the defense, you've got to come to expect that.
Brunson the pass to Barrett. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Back to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Outside for Murray. For 3. He can't hit that time. For New York, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Barrett setting a pick for Brunson. And there's the try. And there it is for him. Brunson's got 6.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
Here's Fox. Murray outside. Pass to Sabonis. Murray a screen on Robinson. It's Sabonis with the drive, and he banks in the layup. Sabonis has got his second bucket. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Kings.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Now, here's Fox. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
There's the slam from Murray. I love this aggressive approach inside by him.
Talk about the value, Richard, of having a player like Harrison Barnes on your roster. It's immense.
He's a steady veteran who finds multiple ways to impact the game. It sets the tone for the rest of the guys out there. They know they have to work as hard as he does. Showing the point guard instincts there. Fox with great vision.
Here's Brunson. No good. Good work defensively by Fox. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Monk for three. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
3 points.
Fox has got 3 assists now in this one. To the wing right side. Brunson against Fox. And that one drops for him. 11 points in the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside, Sabonis. To the paint. Barnes passes to Sabonis. Nifty move. And the layup is up and in. Sabonis has got 9 points.
This is where you get Sabonis the ball. He's going to reward you for feeding him.
And Brunson, here we go. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Fox passes to Monk. Brunson with some nice D. It's been all about Domantas Sabonis for the Kings. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we've got more in 2K. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching from the Kings, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
On the court for Sacramento, Barnes is in the front court along with Murray. Backcourt pair is Fox and Monk. And it's McGee in at the 5. Roman the paint. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. Barrett kicks to Randall. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Richard, over your 17-year career, you played the full 82 games 4 times. 4 times? Well, that's more than most. How difficult is it to do?
It's really hard, but especially as you get older, but it's more of a mindset. It's how you take care of your body. You know, if you need to make sure you're getting the extra rest, but ultimately you take pride in showing up to work every day. I come from that generation. My vets were the guys in the 90s, so you took pride in that, and I think some of that pride has gone away. It's the speed of the Aaron Fox that is just so tough to match.
Brunson goes in. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts, a scorching 88%.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay,
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
On for three. It's rebounded by Barrett. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Sims. The shot that time, not on target. Excellent D that time there from McGee. DiVincenzo against Monk. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Monk's got 8.
You know, you got to admire the range that this guy has. Monk just no fear when he pulls up from deep.
Brunson kicks to Sims. Shoots over McGee. Here's Randall. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
Barnes outside. From downtown. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation.
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Evan Fournier's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Fournier's shot is off.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Here's Vazenkov. No good on the triple. Knicks trail by 10, and here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way.
Every year, it seems like Randall's playing with more awareness. That's why you can now run the offense through him.
Brunson against Mitchell. Dishes it to McGee. Crafty move, and it's good on the layup. McGee's got the lead up to 10 now for the Kings.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
Mitchell wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Knicks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Outside for Randall. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. McGee is screen on Brunson. And here's Mitchell from the arc. McGee's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. McGee in the corner. And the shot goes in. McGee's got 4 points this quarter.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Mitchell with it. Nothing on the board. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Brunson. Rebound by the Kings. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Into the lane. Fires for 3. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Kings lead by 4. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Up front, it's Randall at the 4 and Hartenstein at the 5. Emmanuel quickly out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. And again, New York with the triple.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Sabonis sets the pick for Mitchell. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Mitchell's got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
I'll tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
And you know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume three-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
Here's quickly. It's stolen by Wiles. And now the Kings fast break. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Quickly against Mitchell. Fires from deep. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Passes it to Herter. Here's Vezenkov, who's guarded by Fournier. And a fast break now for New York. This one for 3. Sabonis with the steal. And now the Kings fast break. Herter with it. Defended now by Fournier. Stolen by Quickly. A floater, and they pick up 2. Quickly's got 4 points in the quarter.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Sabonis sets the pick for Mitchell. Sabonis kicks to Lyles. Inside, the kick out to Sabonis. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Clearly, Sabonis has that shot dialed in before he even gets the ball. He catches it and shoots it with a quick release.
To the inside, and Randall throws it down.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Knicks trail by 5. Fournier gets a wide open look. Buries it from 3-point range. Fournier's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a 3-point shot now.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
There's the pass to Hartenstein. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Start it.
It's checked in for Julius Randle. 1:30 left to play in the third. Fournier for 3, and it's Sacramento with the rebound. Now Mitchell. He's got 8. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Mitchell's got 10 points. Knicks trail by 4. There at the pass to Hartenstein.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Quickly against Mitchell. Sinks the 3-pointer. Mitchell's got 11 in the second half.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside. New
York moving it around. Spins. Here's Barrett. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 6 points for him.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Hart, that's good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Sabonis against Hart. Double team Sabonis. To Wiles. Herter on the wing. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Quickly. Good D by Mitchell. And so it's Sacramento with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Ooh.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th. Trey Lyles out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Kevin Herter. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Vezenkov in at the small forward.
You have to know where Sabonis is. Really box him out. He's so good on the offensive glass.
New York calls timeout. For the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Hartenstein. Julius Randle comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Evan Fournier. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Brunson against Fox. Here's Robinson. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Fox goes in. Outside for Murray. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 5 assists in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Randle a screen on Fox. Brunson against Fox. Outside for Robinson. 5 on the clock. Over Monk. That one off the back iron and out.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that mess.
The feed to Murray. And that one is good. And the Kings lead by 16.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randle to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
3-pointer, Fox, and another 3 for Sacramento.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. He takes it in, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The lefty, De'Aaron Fox, boy, I am happy I do not have to check him.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Kings.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have the work.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their 3-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Outside, Fox. Inside, and it's Murray with the jam.
And relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. McGee inside. Randall on him, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Kings.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for De'Aaron Fox.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
And it's Fox with the jam.
We've seen Fox take over games before. Only takes a few shots to go, and then this man is feeling it.
Robinson down low. Guarded by McGee. Robinson, that's good.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
It's Fox with the drive. It's rebounded by New York. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep, Brunson. Monk against Barrett. Outside for Robinson. Uncovered. That one falls.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
In a deep three from Fox. Another three for Sacramento.
3-point goal.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Robinson against McGee. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. And Robinson with the layup.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Pass to Monk. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good on the three-point shot.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Nice pump fake there. Barrett isn't all effort and athleticism. He pays attention to his craft.
And so Barrett nails both of them. 9 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Fox. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to...
This year, and even that doesn't seem like enough because there is no love lost between these two franchises. It never seems to matter who's on the roster. There's just distaste for one another.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Barnes and Siakam in at the forward positions. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Schroeder. Siakam the screen. Anunoby for three. Knocks down the triple.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Here's Brunson. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Pirtle with a screen on DiVincenzo. Anunoby for 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
We've seen our fair share of NBA players from the UK. Is Anunoby the most successful, you think?
Well, B.A., how about this? I mean, he's the first player from the United Kingdom to win an NBA championship. Back in 2019, he was part of that Raptors championship. And think about this. He has now turned himself into that coveted, elite defensive player on the wing, so needed in today's NBA.
Here's Anunoby following the bucket by the Knicks. Fires the 3. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. The 3, DiVincenzo. Siakam pulls down the board. Toronto has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Siakam with a screen on Brunson. Anunoby for 3. Counted from distance. Anunoby's got 9 points.
Well, you can see the confidence growing daily. OG Anunoby trusting that jumper.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Boucher a screen on DiVincenzo. Anunoby can't get it to go. The Knicks have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. DiVincenzo against Anunoby. DiVincenzo can't hit. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. DiVincenzo against Anunoby. Siakam with a screen on DiVincenzo. Jacks up a 3. Siakam, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 5 for 3. Barrett. And the Knicks, another 3.
Well, as always, Jalen Brunson making the right play. This guy loves to set up his teammates.
Grant, there is some magic here in New York. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA.
Well, B.A., you have to think about the history of this building. It's incredible. I mean, when the Knicks are playing even remotely well, this place is rocking.
Now here's Brunson. Launches it. Robinson finds Brunson. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Takes the 3. Anunoby can't get it to go.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Knicks.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Now here's Anunoby. 12 points for him. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks.
Yeah, it's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 4-point game. Outside Brunson. Screen by Robinson. From behind the arc. And it's Brunson with the 3. Brunson's got 10.
Just good on-ball decision-making from Brunson right there. This guy a master in the pick and roll.
DiVincenzo with a steal. Brunson against Schroeder. And Doris, since winning the title in 2019, the Toronto Raptors have been a little inconsistent as of late.
They certainly have, B.A. They've been in and out of the playoffs since then. Certainly, you look at some of the pieces they have, nice pieces, but you've got to have more if you want to compete.
After the franchise's first title in 2019, The Raptors trying to find their way back to contention doors.
They are, BA, and you have an interesting mix of young talent and veteran players left over from that championship roster. They've remained competitive, but the goal for an organization that's won a championship is to get back to the promised land, and there's a ways to go yet for that.
Here's Brunson outside. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in his many attempts.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Anunoby for 3. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
What an answer from OG Anunoby, delivering the three-point shot in response. Wow.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors. There's 14 seconds left now in the first quarter. Siakam outside. Pass to Schroeder. And so it's the New York Knicks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Time for a quick break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
DiVincenzo and Barrett are on the wings. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. That's the group for New York starting the second.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
For a good call, you have to at least try to protect the rim.
It's just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
New York has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. The three-pointer off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Dick, the pass to Schroeder. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, you have to take advantage of the chippies when you get them. Nice job by Dennis Schroeder in close.
Pass to Robinson. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, BA. You definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
Here's Dick. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Brunson from the arc. Yes, sir! Brunson for 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Dick gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Here's DiVincenzo. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Toronto trailing. Well, Grant, for R.J. Barrett, he pretty much knew he was going to be an NBA player.
Oh, B.A., he sure did. And the #1 prospect out of high school in Florida in 2018. Did his one and done in college at Duke and followed it up with the #3 overall pick. And he has definitely delivered.
Randall inside. He's covered by Siakam. Randall can't hit.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Siakam with a screen on DiVincenzo. Siakam, the pass to Boucher. Robinson with a steal. Up top, Randall. Over Siakam. Robinson in the post. Boucher on him. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Fournier's checked in for DiVincenzo.
Number 13, Evan Fournier.
Toronto has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Siakam the screen. The 3 is up. And the Raptors miss again.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for New York. Sims comes in for Randall. A big group substitution here for Toronto. Young, he's checked in for Boucher. Porter Jr. comes in for Siakam. McDaniels is checked in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Trent in for Schroeder.
Oh, my goodness, a sensational athlete. Go ahead, Thaddeus Young.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, R.J. Barrett, the 3rd overall pick in the 2019 draft, still a long way away from his prime. He said, quote, people think you should make this huge leap out of nowhere, and it's like if you just add 1 or 2 things to your game and just get better every year steadily, you are going to get where you want to go, whether it comes right away or it comes later. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Here's Brunson, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. You know, Doris, looking at this current Knicks team, you think they are poised for a big run?
Well, if you look back at their history, the Knicks have had a lot of players past their prime. This version of the Knicks is a lot younger, and I like what they've done with their roster. So, are they poised for a big run? We'll see.
Outside Porter. Achua with a screen, fires the 3, and Porter hits from deep. Porter's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, shooters are necessary to win in this league, and Porter can provide that kind of floor spacing.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Credit the plays they're calling for. Getting him right now some good shots.
Dick, the pass to Trent. There's a screen. Pass to Dick. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And when you're looking at this year's rookie class, Dick stands out for his polish and versatility at the offensive end.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Brunson. Oh, Brunson cutting through the lane.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Well, the Raptors shooting at 45% of the game so far.
First personal foul. Second team.
The first one falls.
Gary Trent Jr., to me, guys, the very definition of a true shooter. He believes it's a natural talent, but he also works to develop himself into a reliable and efficient shooter.
Brunson taking his time here. Inside goes Brunson. Achua with a steal. Here comes Toronto on the push. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Oh, my goodness. Gary Trent Jr. saying, Pops, I got a little hops in my game, too.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Here's Hartenstein. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out. Get your feelings hurt.
Achua with a screen on Fournier. Pass to Achua. Into the lane. And here's Porter outside. And the Raptors, another 3.
So you have got to be in the space of Otto Porter coming off the screen, or he will make you pay.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Gary Trent is out there with Dick. Then there's Precious Achua. Then there's Otto Porter. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Here's Hartenstein. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Hartenstein's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, the vision of Jalen Brunson is something to behold. This guy, an elite passer.
Achua for 3. Knocks down the long J. And it's all knotted up.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Back to Brunson. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
Well, when Josh Hart gets going, his confidence skyrockets, Grant. That seems to be the key for him.
Well, his floor game is special regardless. I mean, the rebounding and defense are his bread and butter, BA. And when he's hitting shots, he becomes the complete package on the wing.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Trent finds Porter. Back to Trent. Right wing. Here's Achua. A good-looking shot from the wing. Achua's got 5 now.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Fournier with the bucket.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The Raptors have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Achua with the dunk.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Robinson, he's checked in for New York. DiVincenzo comes in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Robinson, and the basket is good. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Wow, forceful finish by Mitchell Robinson. Love to see it. Why don't you flex right there, Mitchell?
Outside Schroeder. Back to Anunoby. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. They're running. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
Boucher's checked in for Pirtle. Outside, DiVincenzo to the middle. The kick out to Fournier. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. In transition, here they come. Outside Schroeder. Anunoby on the wing. DiVincenzo covering. Anunoby on the take. And here's Siakam for 3. And the Raptors miss again. For New York, they've gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. With the drive. That one's good. Sims.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
I'll tell you, OG Anunoby showing you what could happen if he puts it all together. Doing work, OG.
Here's Sims. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Siakam with a screen on Fournier. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. The Knicks making a switch here. Quickly's checked in. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. Schroeder finds Anunoby. Siakam with a screen on quickly. Here's Anunoby. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Anunoby's got 20 points.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Inside. And stolen by Boucher. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Knicks with the lead. To the paint. Here's DiVincenzo. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. That one on Barnes.
Defensive foul.
And Toronto has possession. Outside Anunoby. Schroeder, a screen on quickly. Down low. Here's Boucher, and finished off by Boucher.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Robinson passes to Hart. Back to Robinson. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Robinson's got 6.
I'll tell you, a level of toughness on display from Mitchell Robinson. Send a message, young sir.
And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Knicks out in front. They're up by 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, coming from an unlikely position, is the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Josh Hart. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Mitchell Robinson, and it's Sims in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
From deep. Anunoby can't get it to go. New York trailing. Randall inside. He's covered by Siakam. Randall can't hit. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And Anunoby gets it to go.
Very hard to deal with the quickness of OG Anunoby. Gets into his pull-up game with no hesitation.
Boucher against Robinson. Randall. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. Takes a 3. Boucher, no good. New York has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Here's Randall. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Chris Boucher.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
He hits the second from the line.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
DiVincenzo against Anunoby. There's the triple. Pure from three-point range. Anunoby's got 14 points here in the second half.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Here's Barrett. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, that's coming with force. RJ Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
From deep three-point land. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Brunson outside. Great answer from Brunson.
Though there's a calmness to Jalen Brunson, there's also a competitive fire. And boy, from range, look out.
64.
Anunoby for 3. The Knicks with the rebound.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Here's DiVincenzo, and that one drops for him. Now just a 1-point Toronto lead.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Siakam, pass to Boucher. Back to Siakam. Anunoby on the wing. Barnes the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
Boy, the athleticism of OG Anunoby can be eye-popping sometimes, guys. And what's happening now is he's developing on the offensive end. This guy's upside is absolutely tremendous.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for New York. Grimes comes in for DiVincenzo. The last one's off. They'll settle for 2. The Knicks have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Brunson's got 31 points.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
For New York, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Anunoby finds Schroeder. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pass to Schroeder. Fires from deep. And here's Siakam. Outside Anunoby. Sinks it from distance. Anunoby's got 37.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Dick, he's checked in for Anunoby. And that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got 33 points.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
New York has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. It's intercepted. Pass to Grimes. Randall with it. Siakam covering. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
This one for 3. Oh, nails the triple.
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
And here's Schroeder outside. Randall pulls down the board. And so Randall will bring it up for the New York Knicks. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Yeah, normally you want to foul a big here. Not when it's Randall, though. A great foul shooter.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
Boucher on the screen. Lets the 3 fly. Misses the tray. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.